I won't stop getting butterflies. I get them every time I look into your eyes. You won't stop running through my mind for the rest of both.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, he's such a, it just happened naturally. I was a fan of his and I knew I wanted to do something with him. So I reached out to him on Instagram and we direct messaged back and forth for a while. And I thought of this song, and I feel like whenever I collaborate with people, I feel like I can hear their voice on the song before I even send it or show it to them. And with this one, I loved Ali's voice so much that I knew I could hear how we'd sing it together. And it's always really exciting when you send it and they send something back that's just as good, if not better, than what you thought it was going to be. And with that, that's what happened with Ali. He added these harmonies to the final chorus that we worked out, which just elevated the song from what it originally was. And him adding his story was so special. And so I'm glad he lent it to this song and we get to share it together.
You give me butterflies. I keep on getting.
Yeah, it really was almost, it's the sequel to Lights Down Low is what I've been saying, because similarly, it's the continuation of the story that I wrote Lights Down Low for my wife and I proposed to her with it. And, you know, this is how we just celebrated our 6-year dating anniversary today. So
today?
Today happened to be she reminded me. I was, you know, we have so many anniversaries, the wedding and the dating. So, but it's beautiful to celebrate because this song is all about that I want to appreciate her more every day. And I still look at her and I can't believe that I get to be with her in the same way that I did the first day we met. And that's what the song is about. And that's why with the music video and everything we've created thus far, we really wanted to be so transparent and open and honest, like we were with Lights Down Low. And my baby Edie gets to make a cameo in the video, which was really special.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we just left it out, hard on our sleeves to hopefully connect with people with our real life in the video.
Running through my mind for the rest of both our lives.
So yeah, no, I said that it's actually been really wonderful. You know, my wife got pregnant at the very beginning of the pandemic, and so I got to like be home with her and just watch her blossom and then have our baby. So it really was the silver lining of the whole situation. I'm grateful that it happened when it did.
I won't stop getting butterflies. I get 'em every time.
It was incredible. It was also so much pressure because I wanted it to be exactly how we envisioned it, you know? And it was the biggest one we'd ever done. It was a 2-day shoot and we had all of these different actors playing different roles of my daughter at different ages. And so for us, it was so important to make sure it was such a specific storyline that it was told in the exact way we envisioned. So we had, you know, prosthetics to look older and we had all of these different moments. So it was definitely a labor of love of being so excited to create what we were envisioning for so long, but also making sure we got it right, which was sometimes some pressure like that makes the best things come to be. So I was grateful for the pressure.
I swear it only makes me love you more. No, won't stop.
You know, I'm sure any parent can relate that your whole world flips upside down. You just feel like your priorities shift. You know, it's all about this little person that you've created and brought into the world, and you do everything thinking of their life and how to make it the best life ever because you're obsessed with them and you love them. And the same with being married. It's such a beautiful partnership. My wife helps me. She picks all the outfits. She helps style. She's in the videos. And so I'm really grateful that we make sure that we always remind each other we're a team. And it's been the coolest thing to look at this little baby and every day know that she's both of us. I look at her and I see my wife, and then sometimes I see little moments of me, but it's also she's her own person, which is the coolest thing in the world. So I'm just grateful that I get to be your dad.
Getting butterflies, I get 'em every time.
Oh, I love Japan so much. I've had the best times in Japan. My friend Taka from Rock is the coolest person, has been the best host. He's brought me to he brought me to this traditional Japanese festival last time we were there, and we all dressed in the same robes, and he was I just felt so welcomed. It was, I just went with him. It was what he was like, this is what we got to do. And he took me to the store with my wife and we all went, and it was just amazing. He brought us to an omakase place, and I treasure those memories in Japan the most, because it's amazing when you get to see some place that's someone's home and they really show you the town. He's the greatest host, and he actually jumped on my song Lights Down Low at one point too, because I had he just loved it. He said it was his favorite song when we were hanging out that same time, and I was like, you should just jump on it, just do a verse. I would love to have you on it. So that happened naturally. But the Japanese fans are the most respectful in the entire world, and I love that there's such an appreciation for the craft and music, and that's why I love playing in Japan, because it just feels like every detail that you spend so much time putting into the music and the work is really appreciated by Japanese fans. So arigatou gozaimasu for listening, all of my Japanese fans. I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you for saying that. And I do appreciate you learn Japanese for your show, and your Japanese are really, really perfect.
My favorite thing to say is psycho. Everybody always with psycho.
Every time I do, I swear it only makes me love you more.
I'm on the album, next album. I want to do another project, and then hopefully when I get to come to Asia in 2022, I'll have 2 albums since I've been there, and which will be amazing. And I'm inspired right now. I just had the baby, so I have this song that I wrote about her in the hospital that I finished. That's her name. It's just called Edie Celine, and so many songs are just flowing. So I'm just taking advantage of the inspiration and really excited to finish the project, and hopefully people will love it as much as the last one.